Hello, 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 everybody. Ow, ow. Hello. Fighting with my chair as usual. How are you? Just, of course, as always, waiting for my laptop to catch up. And since I am just coming on, what is going on now? Hang on. Oh, weird. I am live, right? Looks like it. Okay, there we go. Wow, that was taking forever. All right, let's get this lighting situated. The phone. Lighting. Hello, BT. How are you? Trying to see. That's yellow. That's yellow. I don't like that. I think we're going to have to go with that. All right. Well, hello. I am going to write the paint names in our book while we're waiting on people to tune in. Because, you know, I like to keep track of our color palettes. So this was ultra marine blue. So we're going to work on top dotting this, and then we'll work on that as well. The 6-inch round. So, okay, this is the bluegrass green. Bluegrass green. Oh, I like using a ruler to, do my thing. Thank you, Judy. Hi, Judy. How are you? Thank you for the heart me, ladies. I appreciate you. Just like I said, gonna get caught up on this since I haven't done it yet. Purple Pizzazz. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't think I ever uploaded last night's. I was getting ready to do that, and I think I ended up running out of time this morning, or something happened. I don't know. Peacock teal, and then the glorious gold. Hello, everybody. And that, what is that? Blue ice blue. And then what did we do? We added, what did I do? I added a little bit of black. Added small black and the ice blue. Hi, thank you for the Go Pops. Good evening, good evening. How is everybody doing? It's Thursday. I am exhausted. I am exhausted. See? So I figured I would erase some of these guide marks. And then, oh, hi everybody. Thank you for joining us. Hi Aurora. Thanks for liking the live. Hello everybody. Welcome. This is a live for beginner.art. I am Victoria. I am a registered nurse and a nurse practitioner student, and I paint mandala style dot art for my mental well-being. It's very therapeutic. It's fun. You can get stressed out over it, but we don't do that here. We have a lot of fun. So welcome. If you're new here, say hi in the chat. Just erasing the guide marks from, well, that one. You know what happened is that black wasn't fully dry. Before I put the guide marks on there. Told you guys, you can't rush that part. Thank you. Oh, I was going to say thank you for sharing the live, and it says I shared it. That's so funny. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. So we are going to finish up working on the 6-inch round and then doing some finishing touches on the love stone that we did last night. I did not do anything with it. I went to bed. This is a pastel chalk pencil, and this is the brand. Oh wait, I think I found another one that I had. It still says the brand on it. It's that one. That's the one that I have found works the best. They're not cheap, honestly. Hi, Cece. We were talking about you last night. I figured you might be busy with getting school stuff going. Somebody already got filtered. That is crazy to me. I don't know how, but oh, there's another Cece, but it's spelled different than. Hi. That's going to be interesting. I was. That is so cute. Thank you for the follow. We haven't had that happen before. That's an interesting, that's interesting. But welcome. Welcome. But yeah, Cece wasn't here last night. Were you, Cece? Okay. How am I going to do this? Karen. Okay, we're going to start calling you Karen. That's hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think you were here because we were chatting. I was pretty sure it was last night, but it's been a long week for me. So there is no telling what happened last night. But I do need to, I won't do it right now, but I still need to kind of finish the edge on these. But I did want to go ahead and plan on top dotting. Let me get rid of that for now. So if you're new here, welcome. We, normally I don't do a whole lot of top dotting on these, but because we were going for a peacock look, I felt like it needed a little bit more, but we're gonna take it slow before I go all in. If you're new here, I do go over beginner tools and stuff like that. If you have been here a while, you know that, and we just kind of do the same thing every night. But I've been trying to let people know that on TikTok before a week ago, I was unable to find a beginner set that came with tools. I could find the dotting tools, but what I found, and it's in my showcase, it's probably further down now, but I found one that comes with the stencils, the dotting tools, and the dotting rods. So that's there. These are what we use frequently. One thing I will say is whatever dotting rod or dotting tools you get, they may be different sizes than other people's, so don't stress about it. The goal would be for you to find, the style of dotting that works best for you. What's that? Hi, Joanne. Thank you for the heart me. What's FOMO? I mean, I know what another term is, but I don't think that's what you're... Oh! Well, Jessica joined us for the last time last night because her bowling league starts on Thursday. So that's kind of a bummer. And that's like her only day off, but yeah, I know. And then for me, I'm getting geared up for clinical, and I mean, as exhausted as I am this week from doing a full week's worth of work, I'm like, God, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I know. It's kind of a bummer. She'll be around, but, But anyways, if you get the set of tools or you don't, just note that they may or may not be exactly like this. They may or may not be the exact same size. But if it comes with a sizing sheet, keep it. Because I have a set of tools coming that's fully marked, and we're going to come up with a system, because I bought mine like forever ago, and I don't have the sizing anymore. But it also comes with these dotting rods. We use these most frequently. Sometimes I'll use these, but this only in bigger projects. But you don't need these tools. Okay, so let's start with that. You don't need them. Does it help if you're going to paint along? Sure. What I do recommend, though, is if you plan on doing rounds and you're not good with a compass and a ruler, the stencils save your day. And basically, you just lay it on your piece, line it up, and then you'll use a chalk pencil to make your guide marks, which are these. So now I'm normally live Sunday through Thursday nights, 8 p.m. till about 10:30ish, just depends. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat. Interesting. You mean like the large metal? Hi, Nikki. Hi, Dorothy. Hello, everybody. But if you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat. I also upload, thank you for the follow. I also upload the live unedited. If you would like to have access to that, to watch at a later time or practice or whatever, the best thing to do would be to message me in that orange box bottom left-hand corner. And it may ask you for your email. I don't need that. Or it may say I'll email you. That I don't. I just message you the information here. It's way easier. Okay. And this is a chalk pencil. That's what I use to make the guide marks. Okay, so I think I really like the blue ice. And I think I'm going to top dot the dark blue because it really didn't show up. I'm going to top dot the blue here too. So this one, I'm going to just use the small end of the blue tool and just top dot just to because there's really no color there. This will pop that out a little bit. But like I said, normally I don't go all too crazy with color and all that, but we are painting with a Peacock color palette, so I mean, peacocks are a little flamboyant, so we got to get some color and bling in there. Okay, and I do have my fan going, but let me turn it towards me a little bit more. Oh, I need a paper towel. I'll be right back. I thought what I might do too is, since I had painted and done the paint on the inside of this ornament, I thought I might use these same colors and paint this ornament with the same colors. Figured that would make sense. Thank you for the heart me. Oh, thank you for joining the fan club and the the rose. Thank you. All right, I don't need this remote here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so for maybe I need, let me think, because I don't really want to touch the edge unnecessarily. So we'll wait on that. Okay, so I want to top dot that, but I think we need to top dot either both the purple or this blue, but I like that blue. So maybe what I'll do is I'll top dot the purple with the teal. I mean, yeah, which is this one. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I got to go like from inside out, otherwise I'll touch the sides and that'll be a big old mess, and I don't need a bigger mess than I already make. We just teared up. Oh my. Cece, you weren't a fan club member? Thank you for the heart. That's funny. Thank you. That's great. I don't know what that means. We're probably D something now, but that's awesome. Yay. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to top dot. I'm just making sure that is the right size. Perfect. So another creator I follow, I hadn't been on her live in a while. She's actually doing on the Book of Faces. She has a class that she's doing, and they're doing projects like they worked on a picture frame, and she was showing the pumpkin that they're doing today. I thought that was really cool. But she goes by, oh, well, this is the place for doing things you've never done before. That's for sure. But I think her page here is the honey pot. If you are interested in doing beyond what we're doing here, she is not using any like 3D tools. She's kind of like me, where she's not, it's going to be strictly dots and swooshes. dotting tools, dotting rods, but on different palettes. So I don't know. I figured I would throw that out there if you guys want to do more. I know she said there's a fee. But check her out. Options. I mean, not that we can't do that here. It's just when I started this live, my intention was for it to be at no cost. And with minimal investment for new, actually, I think I need to do the dots a little bigger. Hang on, I need to get a bigger tool. This might be too big. With, like minimal investment and stuff like that. So, that being said, that one, they are going to paint on different palettes that, a little, maybe more expensive than, just the wood rounds. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I did not know that. I would have mentioned that to her. I haven't caught her live in some time, but she just so happened to be on when I was vegging when I got home. So I was chatting with her and she was telling me that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, I can't, my life is, it's it's about to change. And I want to try and stay as committed to painting daily as I can for myself. So I think the only adjustment I may have to make is not being up till 11 o'clock at night. I think if I start at 7, that will really, that extra hour. I mean, I don't have to be at a clinic until 8 or 8:30 because Doc doesn't get there till 8:30. But I like to get there early to get my head straight and look at the patient list and, that kind of stuff. So, so I may shift our time to 7. We might try it, see what happens. Now I think I'm going to have to top dot that blue with purple. Oh. But I already did. Oh, do I have purple metallic? I feel like I have a purple metallic. I may have to get that out. Yeah. I would. Oh. Well, I'm glad. Like I said, it's, I remember learning and I remember, Demi and just what she made available for free. Now, that being said, you could pay for her master classes, but I'm not kidding when I tell you that it was worth it. I could watch him over and over and over and try different palettes and, it just depends on where you want to go with this. If you, just want to piddle around with it, then, you don't have to do that. We'll just hang out. I do have a purple metallic. We gotta get a little more. This is called Purple Pearl. But yeah, I mean, so like I said, that was my whole goal. I mean, I have a profession. That's how I make as a nurse. That's how I make money to pay for my hobbies. Hi, Lori. How are you? Yes, I will have metallic. You are right. Hey, Faith. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Oh. It was funny because when I went to Michael's house the last time, I think I had like 8 metallics. So, yeah, I was pretty sure I had a metallic somewhere in there. I just wasn't sure if it was going to be the right purple. Okay. So, yeah, we need purple back in there. All right. So the other thing, if you get the acrylic rods, these, sometimes one end is chipped and it kind of sucks. If you have eye issues, like I have an astigmatism, so even though I do use these, I prefer these from this company. You don't have to go buy them. I'm just saying that these help me because I guess because they're white and I can see the outline. But I'm just throwing that out there. What did you order last night? My new dotting tool should be here, I think tomorrow. You did. You're going to love them. They were a total game changer. All right, let me pick this up. I got to make sure these are the way I want them. I feel like they need to be a little bigger. Let me see. Yeah, let me try this dotting tool. All right, we're going to go here. Sometimes when the paint starts to dry pretty quick. So when you try to go over it, if it dried even a little bit, they get not nice. I got to remember I dotted that row right underneath. So yeah, so I just wanted to be a little bit more experimental with this color palette and top dotting, and I know that some people are like really wanting top dots more, and while I will go crazy over negative space, I don't necessarily do a lot of top dots. Depends. I mean, it really depends on the piece. Yeah, you'll love them. Totally, in my opinion, for somebody who is, you do this craft. This is not, you're not new to it. I think it's a wise. Now, I will say they don't really ever get clean. I feel like there's a way to clean them, but I don't know what it is. I don't remember. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that means to us here, but certainly not going to get a whole lot of people over there from here if you aren't painting over there. Hi, Heather. How are you? Oh my goodness. This paint is awfully thick for being new. But I have the fan blown right on me, so it's probably why. Are you, how's your, you know what I missed? I know. I know. You know what I missed? I was so upset I missed your Tuesday. I really wanted to freaking be there. And I'm like, oh my God. But my patient that I have this week, I have to be out the door. Otherwise I won't get there in time. And she's kind of, yeah, no, I really wanted to, get there. Do you have, because I've been uploading all of my stuff, and maybe you could do that. I know, but for people that miss it. Hang on. So, yeah, so I just download the live and it goes there. I don't know, I'm just letting you know because I was really sad I missed it. And I think you should do that for me since we've been yeah, I'm telling you you'll have a following there because they already go there for me. Yeah, I didn't know that and I just changed the age restriction and yeah. Oh my gosh. Heather. Thank you, friend. And I was looking, so that was a good thing. Thank you, Joanne, for the TikToks. No, I don't know. I don't know if I am or not. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the live too. Does anybody know? I honestly don't know. I know the email I use, but I don't know. So Heather, you're back school, right? You're doing your school thing. Okay, and then now we will finish painting the metallic. Yeah, I know. I start back. That's what we were just talking about. I start back technically Monday, but I'm exhausted this week and I've had a patient all week. So I'm like, I don't know if I can keep doing 8 o'clock. I think I might have to change it to 7 so that I can be in bed. I mean, I don't know if it's that 1 hour but I am like, either that or I'm really spoiled from having 3 weeks off. That's probably what it is. Going to bed when I want, waking up when I want. Yeah, like a teenager on summer break. Yeah, I know you stay busy. I know one of the other girls that's been here for weeks, she's only off on Thursdays, and she's starting her bowling league on Thursday, so she said her goodbyes last night. So that was kind of sad. I mean, I'm sure she'll be around, but you know what I mean. All right, so I'm sorry, guys. The top dot for this one is the large end of the green. I don't know how many of you are following along doing the heart rock or the rock. I know Tasha was doing a rock or stone, but we'll get to that 6-inch round here momentarily. I would say this is definitely flamboyant, like a peacock. Okay. All right. Be careful. Have a great night. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. See, Simply Me, that's Judy just popped it in the comments there. It's very flamboyant. But I wanted to, I wanted to push the limits again. That's kind of what I expressed to you guys to do here is to, explore, something that looks good to me, may not look good to you. And that's why we have our own color palettes and our own style of painting. I'm so glad I have that fan on, but boy, is it drying out my paint really, really fast. So does anybody have any, okay, I think I asked this last night. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? I know I told you I was getting my granddaughter for Sunday night. Her mom says she needs to get out of the house more, and I'm like, well, I know that. I just can't get her all the time. Thank you for the follow, Kelly. Oh, I like your little roller skate things. They're cool. Yeah, the only thing is that I did not get last night's uploaded. I had every intention of doing it, and I started it, and I don't know. I got sidetracked about something. Okay, I feel like there's a solar eclipse on this rock on the other side, but I guess it's okay if you can see this side. The dark side of the moon. Okay, carefully. I think that's all I'm going to do, but like I said, I will come around the edge here. Maybe I'll do gold just along that very edge. Almost feel like it needs more gold somewhere, so I'm thinking that, and maybe micro dots here. So it really doesn't have a whole lot of gold. But I'm afraid to touch it now. So I'm going to put it aside. We'll put it aside. There we go. Okay. So where were we last night with this project. I know we talked about doing diamond shapes. Hi, Christy. It's pretty, right? Yeah. Okay, well, that's fun. Oh, your car, that sucks that your car's in the shop. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. That's not fun. Okay, but if I am not mistaken, we're gonna have to do something like this. It's gonna have to come down. Okay, let me sharpen my pencil. Again, you don't need these diamond shapes, but oh, I lost my whole pencil tip. Oh God, tell me sometimes it gets broke off in there. Holy cow. Did you guys hear that? I swear to God, it sounded like something exploded outside. Let me just peek out the window real quick and see if I see anything crazy outside. I don't see anything. All right, let me empty this and try and get that chalk that broke off in there. I don't remember how this opens. There we go. All right. That was loud. I mean, I would think it was thunder, but it didn't sound like thunder. It sounded like an explosion. Although we don't live too far from a quarry, but it's a weird time for them to be blasting. April Beck, thank you for the follow. My last name is Beck. What do you mean you hear a pencil sharpener, Cece? Yeah, you're going to need to because you're going to be starting school. So you need to find your time to keep your sanity. Hey, Mason, how are you? Yeah, that's so interesting. My maiden name is Beck. I don't know any Aprils, though, in the fam. So I'm just going to trace these. And I don't think I want to do everyone. I'm going to do every other. Doing everyone might be too much, but we'll see what's going on here. Well, that was loud, whatever it was. Like I said, it's a weird time for them to blast, but I don't know. People do weird things around here. Good. I'm exhausted. Like I was just saying, I feel like I got a little spoiled when I, had all those days off and was going to bed when I wanted, waking up when I wanted, and then I have a patient all week, so, back to the grind, and then school starts Monday. So I believe it's Monday. I could be totally wrong. It could be the following week. I don't know. All I know is there is an end in sight. So you don't have to have these little mirror shapes, but for this particular design pattern, I'm going to tell you, it really helps. I've heard people say you can get them from other places. Mine I got from the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. I've really looked on this platform for everything, and they're just not really wanting, or people that sell this stuff don't really want to market to us little dot artists. Hi, how are you? I'm in Northeast PA. I'm going to get my drink from earlier. Actually, I gotta put this away. I was drinking some caffeine at 6 o'clock. Probably not the best idea. Oh, great. We'll drink this. Yeah, I've been so tired. Like, I've been living on caffeine. But I will say I didn't have to come home and take a nap today. I wanted to, but I did not. I know. It's like, I can't help it. No. Okay, so, oh my word, I am totally dysfunctional tonight. I need some water to paint for the paint brushes, and I need another paper towel. So, normally, you know how I do walking dots, and I leave this blank. I'm not doing that. Tonight I'm going to paint those diamond shapes in with paint. Let's see, what paintbrush do I want to use? I'm going to try this one. I haven't... So you do want to wet your paintbrush. All right, what color? What color should we paint those? Because that's a lot of, like, it's going to be a big color. I don't know. Maybe the purple? Maybe the purple? I think the purple. So you can paint these however you want. Like, I mean, you're just basically going to fill in this space. Nothing, I mean, there's nothing fancy about it. Now, when I first started, I did not have the mirrors, so I free-handed these. So that's an option. If you want the measurement, let me tell you what the measurement is. So maybe this purple is not going to be the best option. I'm probably going to have to go over it a second time. So these mirrors measure about 1 inch by 1/2 inch. So what you could do, well, I'm glad we think alike. Hi, Rosie's mommy. Thank you for sharing the live. What you can do is measure, like you have your guide marks. So in this particular stencil, obviously, it's kind of helpful, right? Because it goes from this guide mark to this one. And oddly, this must be 1/2 inch. So if you're going to freehand it and you have the stencil, you're golden. You just have to kind of trace that out and you'll be all set. Hi, thank you for sharing the live. Okay. So we'll just go around and like I said, just painting inside there. I do like this purple. Now, if you guys have any questions over the weekend or anything like that, please, you can reach out. I mean, I am on the platform, even when I'm on there. But I gotta reel that back in a little bit too, because like I said, I want to pass that certification test the first time. It is. Hi, Tuna. Do you say the T in there? Zucchino. Oh boy, I'm gonna butcher that one. But you read. It is. It's a peacock theme. You guessed it. Very cool. Yeah, one of the community members had asked for that, so we went ahead and we were like, you know what? Let's do it. Thank you for the heart me and joining the fan club. It should be. I put it on there the other day. It wasn't there. It had been, and things are falling off of that list. So if they're not there, I literally added it just earlier this week because I needed to get some new ones. So if it's not there, oh, well, you can go to my BIO and overreact. You can go to my BIO and then, or you can, and you got to go find a good tree. And then I think you'll be fine at the first branch. Boy, I had to think that one through. Does that make sense, Judy? Because I'm like, everybody else is probably like, what in the world? Why is she telling Judy to go climb a tree? Yeah, so this purple, my guess is it dries a little translucent. So that's okay. I'll just do another coat after we go around. Yeah, see, it's drying kind of translucent. Yeah. But definitely wait till it's drier. Don't do what I just did. Don't be impatient like your instructor. I'm excited. Okay, all right, we'll be here. Okay, well, that's good, Judy, because I was like, okay, I've never had to say this one before. I mean, since you understood that. Otherwise, if you don't, then, and you want the beginner shopping list, just shoot me a message in the orange box towards the bottom there, and I'll get it to you. But yeah, if it's not on there, let me know, because that means something weird is happening. Because I went there the other day, well, to get the pencils, or to start, shopping, and the black paint wasn't on the list either. So weird. So anyways, I looked over the list again and everything looked right again, but just let me know. So the only thing I can think of is that sometimes things will sell out and they'll take it off, but I don't know. I do love, like I said, I do love this purple, even if I have to go over it twice. So we are watching paint dry tonight again. Seems to be our norm. That's why these, so if you're new here, let me do my puzzle. If you're new here, it depends on what we're working on, but usually we'll do like a 4-inch round and a stone, or we'll start working on a 6-inch round. This is 6-inch. And then it usually takes a couple of nights, just because it, believe it or not, does take that long. But I do talk sometimes, too much. But I like to talk. Well, not really. So let me clarify that. There is about enough talk in me to do this live. And then I'm done. And there's a funny fact, like Frank is pretty quiet like me until he starts drinking his beer. And then the dude wants to talk about too much stuff. I'm like, oh my God, is he ever going to stop talking? We're watching a movie. But he's like me. Well, I mean, I see patients, right? So he works pretty much alone. Like, he's in a driving all night. So he doesn't really talk to anybody. So I guess when he sees me, he's like, and then like this week, we haven't really seen each other a whole lot. So he'll have all kinds of stuff to say starting tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, that I will say, I guess for 26 years of nursing, I've done a lot of education, a lot of talking, a lot of reassuring. So I guess that's probably why I end up like, when you're working and all you're explaining and, you really just want to, you're good. You're good. All right. So that's the one I did a second coat on. All right, let's just get that. It won't take long. We'll just, because it's already got the base coat, but we'll get that done. Trying to feather it in. Just like you would your walls or your trim. So yeah, so I told you I bought that chocolate bar kit from Chalkbox, and it was funny. I sat down, or well, I bought the drizzle, like for ice cream and to go in coffee or whatever you want to do with it, just a topping kind of thing. And I sat down with a little bit of ice cream and I put some on there, and I was on TikTok and they were doing a live, so I had to jump in there. I'm like, you know what? I'm actually literally eating your drizzle. It's so good. It's not over, especially the pistachio. It's not super sweet. It's really good. But anyways, I bought their candy bar kit, and I thought that was going to be fun with the granddaughter and me. Frank doesn't eat that stuff, so. And he'll be at work anyways. Getting there. And then I'm going to do rows of walking dots to be like a fan-ish looking thing in my head. That's what it's going to look like. Reality in my head and everything may be different, but that's what we're going for. Let's see. Yeah, and I mean, I think it looks like a very overindulging chocolate bar. But it comes with the mold, the discs to melt, the filling. But I don't know. I mean, kids are funny about filling. Like this is the Dubai chocolate thing, but you don't have to get that. They have like a cookie butter, like the Biscoff flavor, not cookie butter, cookie something. So I mean, I don't know if she's gonna like this or not. I bought it because I was like, oh, I want to try that. And then I was like, oh well, she'll be here, she'll help me eat it. But then again, I'm not 100% sure if she really will help me eat it or not. Probably take her out to dinner and, just stuff like that. We used to, like I said, hang out an awful lot. She was my sidekick for many, many years. Now she's too old for it. Oh, hi, Jessica. Oh, Jessica's here. Wait a minute. Oh, tonight is Thursday. You were here last night. See, I was telling Cece, because she wasn't here, that last night you said it was your last night, but you're right. Tonight is Thursday. So you made it. Yeah. So I'll keep you posted. I mean, I'll probably have a bellyache Sunday night, but. So my guess is that I will still go live on Sunday night, even with her here. She'll probably want to paint or something too. So, like I said, we used to do a lot of. Every Christmas we did Christmas craft day, and then that fizzled away too. Her and her cousin. They just grow up. That's all. She's 18. She turned 18 this year. She turned 18 and got a tattoo. All kinds of, I gotta grow up fast stuff. So did I, girl. So did I. You're gonna regret it. You gotta slow down. Okay. Oddly, I do want to do the blue, even though it doesn't really show up per se. And I almost feel like I want to do a swoosh first. Start here. Let me see if I can do one. I don't know if I'll be able to. This would normally be where I pull out a brush stroke. But let's see. So, stop. All right, so I'm going to start here at the line. So yeah, normally I would do this as a brush stroke, but it'll work. Yeah, I don't, well, so this was the thing. My dad forbid me to ride a motorcycle, one of the two, whatever, doesn't matter. Get a tattoo. What else? There was something else. So after he passed, I did all of those things. Go get a tattoo. Ride a motorcycle. I learned how to ride a motorcycle. There was something else. But I mean, I did what he said. Well, he had a tattoo. I always thought it was cool as a kid. He was in Vietnam. Well, he got an honorable discharge because, like I told you, my mom died. But he had gotten one of those. It was a Black Panther, and I forget the style of tattoo it is, but there's a certain style, and I always thought it was the coolest thing. Oh my God, he hated that thing. He hated it. So, yeah. Now I have a lot of tattoos. I don't just have one. I actually have, my whole back has wings on it. I got that after I got divorced. Kind of liberating. Most tattoos mean something, but boy, let me tell you what, by the time he was getting into shading, I'm like, you're done. That took 4 sits, 3 hours each over the span of, because both of us worked. It was a friend of mine that did them. And I was like, you're done. No, you're done. I don't know how much you feel you need to shade anymore, but we're done. I'm good. I will never know that you didn't shade it. No, I'm not. No. It's on my back. I won't see. Oh, cool. Yeah, tattooing is actually, it's not necessarily the artwork that is, tough. It is the depth that needle has to get in the skin. There's the layers of the skin for it to not fade and not blow out, and there's all this stuff. So anybody who tattoos, like they need to know what they're doing. So this isn't too bad with this blue because it is a little thinner, but normally I would do that as a brush stroke. It just takes a little less time to do with a brush stroke, but that's all. I want one. Oh, that sounds cool. I'm going to oh wait, Judy. Oh, a raven. Oh, I'm all about them. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I mean, there are some people that don't really. Their first one is the one that isn't really their fave. Okay. But I do love some ravens. So yeah, so I will, I have 2 more days of work this week. Oh my God. Like I said, the office couldn't find somebody for my other patient, so I'm doing him on Saturday. I have not worked 6 days in a row in a long time. One time I worked 7 night shifts in a row, and I said I would never, but I was a traveler. So that was good money that week, but I said I would never do it again. There is no amount of money that is worth it for my days off. Nope. Now, if I had a bill to pay and, like something was going on, okay, I might be able to justify it. But as a rule, nope. I got better things to do with my time. Alrighty. Well, that took a little while. That'll be really cool. Yeah, flamingos, and then you can get the flowers in there. Very cool. Ravens, wolves. My daughter she has so many wolves. That's her spirit animal, I think. I do like some ravens. That's probably mine. Kind of a weird. I like a lot of birds, though. There must be something within me. I'm kind of a bird person. Right? When I went to Alaska, when I tell you the ravens were the size of footballs, they were huge. Maybe they're not called ravens there, but they were big birds. They were black. I don't know. Yeah. We have a lot, like a family that hangs out in our, in our area here in the yard. I can tell they had babies because some of them are small, so it's kind of cute watching them. But they're still big. Even the babies are big. Okay, dotting time. Okay, so we're going to... I got to do something here. Probably should have come up higher. All right, we're going to worry about that. Well, I'm going to start with the Peacock teal and the green, the large green, the large end of the green dotting tool. And trying to remember to keep my tool up and down. Oh my God, Judy. Ah, that's terrible. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, please ask them in the chat. This is a live for beginners. We do beginner dotting techniques. And we're working with a Peacock palette that we started with yesterday. And, oh, see, look, I already got paint on me now. That took a little while, though. That's the first. So I have a tendency to paint with the side of my tool. Don't do that because you won't offload enough paint, and it's a bad habit. Now they do make, or there are tools that come bent. I think you can bend them yourselves, honestly. I'd be afraid I'd break mine. So just get in the habit of going, what is that, perpendicular to your palette. That's hilarious, Judy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of like the years of holding a pencil and we want to do that. I'm not sure. I'm sure you could make it work. I just know that when you have to go a long ways with walking dots, it does not work. Does not work. Now, you could, so what I should have done is gone up further with, I should have come up with this, okay? To make it look more like a flower. I know we're trying to make tails and stuff like that, but so I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do in this upper area. So we'll see. Yeah, so maybe, like I said, maybe if somebody has the curved dotting tools, I'm interested to hear if that helps that, or if that even feels awkward. So I honestly don't know. And I'm like, listen, I'm the kind of person that if what I have works, I'm not going to buy any more. Like, I have no need to go buy new tools, but what I just did. Only because I want to measure, I want everybody to be able to measure, and I need to know what size mine are. So until I know what mine are by using hers, then, I could try using a ruler. I just don't know how accurate that is going to be. All right, I just want to add 2 more right here. Like that. There we go. I could. I could do that. Yeah, because I definitely have. Maybe I'll do purple. Hi, Tasha. Thank you for the heart me. I try to bend one of my new... Oh, is there? All right, well, you have to let us know how that goes, Judy. I'm afraid. If it works for you, maybe and I get the new one, my new set, maybe I'll try it with these. How are you? What time is it? Oh, 9:19. It's not too bad. Well, we finished the stone. Well, not technically, but I top dotted everything but the center dot. I thought you would appreciate that. I still have to do a little bit on the edge, but as you can see, I went in and I did teal on the purple, and then I did purple metallic on the teal. So I blinged it up a little bit. All right, so... What color are we going to use? I guess I am gonna... Almost feel like we need another color. Because we don't really... I really don't want to put the bluegrass right next to that other color. I really don't want to put the ice blue. Purple is over here. I could use gold. I could do gold. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, I could do gold. Well, look at that. We all think alike. Didn't even look until just now. Right, Sandra? Such a pretty palette. Tasha did good. So same size, same large end of the green. But you know what? I think I'm going to come up a little higher. Yeah. I'm going to come up a little higher. And like I said, I'm going to just do like 2 big ones, and then I'll start walking them. Because then we'll do something here, some sort of shape or something. So about here. Did you do your walk tonight, Tasha? Oh my God, she was back. Like, why is she here? We all, we don't, it's not that kind of live. It's so weird that so many people do stuff like that. Doesn't make any sense to me. All right, I'm not going in the paint as far as I need to. There we go. Only 6,000. Oh, you have a Tim Hortons by you. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Only place I've ever been to Tim Hortons, I think, was when I was over in Washington. No, They have them in the Northeast too somewhere. I think on the way, I don't remember, maybe in Maine? I don't remember. I know I've been to a couple, now that I think about it. One I've been to twice. I just don't remember where it is. So again, trying to remember to keep your tool perpendicular to your project, Victoria. So I'm only doing a second dot the same size because there's a ways to go. Hang on. There we go. That is dangerous. Did you get 6,000? Did you get 6K steps in? Because that happens, I'll be like, oh, let me go back and look at that. I want to go look at that again. Oh, I need to go get that. How much was that? The store's not that big, but it's dangerous. The other store is worse. I mean, I can get lost in the other one. Oh, they are. They're going to get love. They're going to get some love. Yep. Anytime I do paint the diamonds, the center almost gets like a top dot, usually with a metallic or something. I know. Like, don't go to that store. But it's funny. Mine will walk around with me, and he is like a teenage kid, though, in the store. He's like, what's this for? What's this for? What's it? Why? What's that? I'm like, oh my God. But I get overwhelmed in there because I'm like, there's so much stuff I want to grab. But we'll go to that one after we go to the outdoor store. So it kind of works out because, it's kind of far to go to them. So we just do both and then go out to dinner and stuff like that. I try and right now, though, I stay out of it because I don't have any money. Oh, well, you'll have to. It's forever. Like, it's a long day to go to that store. Now, is she painting with you, Jessica? Or are you trying to get her to paint with you? I know you said she bought you, quite a few rounds and stuff like that. So if you're new here, when you start working on the outside of these patterns, it takes a little longer than the inside. So I usually say we can finish a 6-inch round in 2 nights. We did start that part last night, and now we're just kind of, and I don't know that I've ever actually done this pattern before. Oh, Oh. Oh my God. What the heck? You're not supposed to do that. Well, my patient that I see on Saturday, I'm always surprised when he doesn't fall and break his face because like that's his favorite thing to do. I'm like, why are you falling forward and backwards? He just literally topples over. How did he break his leg? Yeah. But she paints portraits. That's amazing. That's really hard to do. My idea of a portrait is a stick figure. And then people will still ask me what that is. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. The, the overreact. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be fun. It'll be interesting to see how she takes to it because it's very different. Like it's a different art form altogether. Even though it's painting, like her brain, she's going to want to like do different things with the tools, I'm sure. Ah, that's too much. So, Jessica, have you been on the honeybees TikTok? She's here on TikTok. She started a group, a private group on the Book of Faces. And they're doing beginner projects over there. The honey pot. What did I say? Yeah. Thank you for the paper crane. Oh, cool. The honey pot, right? Yeah. Oh, thank you for the heart me, Debs. But I don't know. That might be something you can tap into. I don't know if she like records it or any of that, but there, like, she said, like today she was working on, like a pumpkin pattern, and she's doing the same thing. Like they're not using any 3D tools. Everything is strictly dots and swooshes, traditional tools, but painting on different palettes. So I know that do you know what day she's doing that, Judy? Is it Wednesdays though? So that might not work out for you. But anyways, I told the group about that earlier. If somebody wants to, and I know there is like some doll hairs involved. But I think she only said like the doll was going. Oh, it is Wednesdays. Okay. That I feel like it was 15. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this is not my, I don't have that much time to invest in this. Like the couple hours a night, the nights we do it, it works for me. I wish I could paint all the time, but I went to school and now I have Like I have to work. So, even if it's just doing home infusions, I have to pay for my student loans. But yeah, so check her out. Like I said, the honey pot, yeah. Hi, BG. All right. How do we end up okay. So let me I think this should be dry, yeah. So I'm gonna do, let's figure something out. What we gonna do with the purple is, I don't know if I want to do, probably shouldn't do that. Grab the brush. If I want to do, I think we will do walking dots around the edge, like right in here with the purple. I'll show you what that looks like. But you're here. You're here. Yeah, and well, Cece's, getting ready to go back to school too, and, we're all, but I'm going to try and stick with our normal, no, this is not gonna, hang on, I got to get the right rhythm here. That wasn't really supposed to be what happened, but sometimes you can do a swoosh too. So I'll show you what that looks like. So you could do like something like this. So it depends on whatever you want to do. Purple on purple. It's metallic. We're trying to make it flamboyant, So we'll just do what I just did again. But I'm going to do my pattern so that everything stays the way I want it to. Just playing around, really, Tasha. Just kind of trying to... There I am on the side again. Just give you guys something to... different things. Okay, thank you. I love where you guys find these things. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, please ask. Also, if you are interested in watching the live unedited, I do upload it. If you need information on how to get there, you can ask me for that in the orange box with the white arrow. And yeah, it may ask you for an email or send you a weird message saying I'll email it to you. I don't need an email address. I send it to you right here. But it's available. It's unedited, so all of the comic relief is available as well. So just, I do the triangle so that things stay symmetrical, or I try to keep them symmetrical. It'd be better if I would keep my tool straight up and down. It does, right? It's, oh, maybe, well, Judy's going to do some investigative work for us. She is going to try and bend one of her tools to let us know how easy it is. It's supposed to be easy. And she's going to report back and let us know if that's true. Hi, Joan. Right? It's very pretty. It's our Peacock palette. Peacock. Well, that's what we were going for. I think we did pretty good. We had a one mishap with, not a mishap, but the blue that we picked, we love it. It's very pretty. Wet when it's still wet, but when it dries kind of dark. So we added a little bit of metallic and a little black to it. I think it worked. It's just not the same pretty blue that we thought it would be. Oh, you did? They didn't break or anything? I think so too. I think that little thing up the middle. This, Jessica, right? This one here, that's the Peacock teal. And then that's the, what is that blue? What do we call that? Bluegrass. Really? Okay. You just took a pliers to it or a needle nose and bent it? I mean, now we all want to know. Because it's such a bad habit. I have a really hard time keeping my tool straight up and down. Yeah, we all want to know. Don't leave us now. Did I ask you guys this before? Does anybody read? I think we talked about this. Yeah, I think we did. I have 3 books I'm trying to finish. Yes, we did, because I was telling you guys about the, darn it. The Lost Apothecary. Yeah, I do remember that now. Yeah. Use the flathead nose. It takes 1 second. Really? Do you have... Judy's saying you have to get it hot? A torch? They're plastic. Gunkel? Oh boy. Do share. What's the storyline? Yeah. The I'd be worried I would melt with a torch. You've not seen me with a lighter. I can get kind of, I mean, you saw I saged the house the other day, Judy. I can get a little dangerous with the lighter. I'm going to have to try it. I'm going to try it tomorrow, Joan. And I'm just taking it and bending it to a 90. Or not necessarily a 90, but just somewhere like that. I'll try it. Well, maybe not. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow evening. I got to find the tool. Yeah, because I don't know if I should. Maybe I'll bend one, but I don't want to bend them all until after I measure them. I mean, I wonder if yeah, I think I'll try and then I'll measure all my tools after. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a go. I mean, the worst that could happen is they break, but I have another set coming. But I don't. I mean, again, I don't know. I've heard it's easy to do. Okay, so that was your okay. So that's why they're saying that then, Judy. Okay. Cuz that's my thing. That's what I was worried about. I mean, these are I don't know how I mean, I've had mine several years. But I was saying that somebody was saying that yeah, it's super easy, you just bend it like she is. Oh. What kind so does everybody have this kind? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm going to try one end. Okay. Pretty. Now what? What time we got? 9:47. I guess we should talk about what we're going to do Sunday night. Or should I yeah, let's talk about what we're going to do Sunday. There's a big center dot that's metallic. Girl. Well, I think we need to top dot these and maybe, I don't know. Well, I'll be able to finish this tonight, probably. Cece, I should finish this tonight. We're just at 9:48. I mean, maybe with the exception of a top dotting or something like that. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just saying, what are we going to do Sunday night? No, no. It's okay, Cece. We're here. That's cute. But yeah, no, we got to talk about Sunday. What do we want to do? We need some sort of plan. Okay, so do I have? There's going to be so much metallic on this. Oh, I did have a green, but it's not the right kind of green. Okay, let's do this. Let's do walking dots down these stripes here with purple. Just to give it a little bit of bling. And we got to figure out, I feel like I'm afraid that if we do top dot the green, because we got to add more green. So we're going to have to do green up here somewhere. So we'll have to do a swoosh or something with that green, because we don't have much, that's the only spot we have that green. So we need more of that. Well, this is the most colorful, shiny piece I've ever done. Oh, come on. Okay. Can you use the teal? Yeah. That's teal here. I haven't used this color since there. Yeah, green. Yeah, the blue, bluegrass. Yeah, that's what I want to use. I guess I'll do walking dots again, because I kind of like the way it looks like a tail. I was thinking of maybe doing swooshes, but I think we'll do walking dots again. And then okay, so that means I need the large end of the green, because this is a big area. And I think I'm just going to kind of start somewhere around here, like towards the top, and do probably somewhere around here. 1, 2, it'll have to be 3 big dots. Let me start doing this. 2. And then 1 more. Oh, I didn't even go in the paint that time. Like that. Yeah, bluegrass. Yep. It is a teal to me as well. I agree. So coming up here, doing a couple of the bigger dots, and then we'll like that. And I do have to do something in here. I might just do, like we were saying, let's do that. Because I feel like it's naked. And I can always top dot the metallic on top of, let's see. So like this. We'll do this. It does have a little bit of a sheen. And then this. And then that. And then, like I said, I mean, you could even come in here with the gold if you want, and do a small swoosh down that. I mean, you can do a lot of things. But let's, yeah, so we'll finish it that way. I want to hold it up a second again. Hang on. Very pretty. Yeah, okay. Let me close that blue. Jessica didn't wait for her husband's already on the duty. Okay. All right. So that blue would be perfect. Okay. We can do that. You're talking about this, Tasha? So you just watched a video, a girl used a ratchet plier and grabbed right below the ball and don't grab the ball, but right below it, okay? That's great. What tool is he using? Did he just pliers? It's crazy. We need to change the name to like the experimental group because we're always just randomly, oh, let's do that. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I've never even watched a video on it. I don't have any clue. It's too close. That happens. That's all right. There's so much going on here. If somebody misses one dot, it'd be Tasha. Who was it that, was it you, Tasha, that used to count how many dots I put down? I feel like it's always Tasha. Blame her. Nope. So when you get, and that happens, that's how you're going to know things were off. And it's just a little bit. Dots might be bigger. It could be any number of things, but that's exactly how you're going to find out is when things do not fit. Mostly brush strokes. That's going to be, these you can always make smaller or bigger. I think I also see one other thing I want to do. So I may pause after this row and look at that. Well, come on now. I think I need a swoosh in here. The only problem is, okay, most of them will line up. Maybe I'll do it like this instead of like that. Okay. Yeah, you just try to count, but I can't. My goal is to get around. And I feel like sometimes I get around quicker. I get around, round. Jessica, did you say what he was bending it with? 2 sets of pliers. One to hold just below the plast. Oh, so he's actually holding on to the plastic part. I don't know. Dudes seem to know how to do dude stuff. That's not like, I'm all about trying it, but like, he obviously was prepared. He was prepared to purchase a new set of dotting tools if they broke. He's like, I got this. Easy peasy. Y'all must be mesmerized out there. Oh, the bluegrass, or that green, bluegrass green. Did I miss, what we're doing on Sunday? Okay, very good. So it worked. Cool. Now you guys are just going to have to let me know, like, if it makes a difference in your painting. Oh boy, I went way too far out on that one. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. Hi, Patricia. Thank you for the follow. Cece, know what? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so let's get back to Sunday. What do we want to do on Sunday? I wouldn't mind doing another Halloween something. I just don't know really how to paint Halloweeny. Like, I really don't. Like, that's, I mean, I know how to paint fall, but not necessarily, like, Halloween. Ghost. I am not adding a ghost. I don't even know how to do that. You mean like this? Like this? We could. We could do a pumpkin. Do you guys know how, I mean, I know this is going to sound strange. But you'll have to, I mean, you can figure out however you want, but I just did a silhouette of a bear, and that's how I got that shape. So, I mean, I guess you could do it. So, I guess paint on black. Judy, are you having fun with your new bent dotting tools? I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we can do that. We'll do a 6-inch round, obviously, because the 4 doesn't really allow us a whole lot. Add 2 dots. Oh. Okay, well, maybe we'll add that. Because, I don't normally do, like, that is not something I normally do. Okay, so we'll do a black background, 6-inch round, silhouette of a pumpkin. I would say safely somewhere about like a 4-inch pumpkin, right? We'll still have outside 4 or 5. I mean, depends on how much area you want extra to decorate. But I mean, me personally would probably keep a little bit of space just so you can do ghosts or whatever we decide to do. That might be kind of fun to do ghosts around the edges. All right, Judy's going to film a tutorial for us. So we can all practice doing ghosts before Sunday. All right, so yeah, that sounds fun. All right, so what do we got time? I still got a little bit of time, yeah. All right, so I'm going to do the dots for the blue, and then we'll top dot what we were talking about. So we'll do this. You heard me. Don't act like you didn't hear me. The last time I tried to do something creative, it did not work out well, and I still have a little bit of PTSD from it. Oh my goodness. Very pretty. I don't know what, I keep hearing stuff outside. It's strange. We live on a dirt road, middle of nowhere. There's not a lot of traffic out here, and it's too late for them to be harvesting and hauling poop, so I don't know what's going on outside. But it is noisy, which is weird. Okay. And then we said we wanted to top dot here with the blue, right? Let me clean that off. I know, I agree. Let's everybody, we all nominated Judy. Come on now. She got quiet. She got real quiet. Should I do offset? I think I need to do offset. Yeah, offset. Oh, come on. There we go. Does anybody have any like preference for whatever colors we're going to use? Are we going to just wing it? I think so too. Yes, I think so too. I think that worked out really well. At first I was going to go center and I'm like, no, I think we should go. I need to do a swoosh in here. There's a lot of dots and it needs something to, but I'm not sure what color. I think we'll just use we'll use orange, obviously. Just trying to think of the pumpkin. Let me think about I think we should probably try and use what we have, but oranges, browns, or you can make a purple pumpkin for all I care. You know what? That would be fun. You guys come up with your own color palettes for your pumpkin, depending on your personal taste. If you want to use the Halloween colors we used from the other night, the purple, the orange, the lime, use that. You want to make your pumpkin pink or green. Come up with your own thing. But what are we going to do? What color am I using? See, that's the metallic blue there. I don't want to use gold. Let's use purple. Did somebody say purple? Oh, keep dotting up this way? I'm trying, I want to break up the dots because there's too many dots. In here. So I think it needs a frame. So I'm gonna try the purple. I just want to see, I can always wipe it away. Like that. This side's a little wonky, so that's what I mean. Something like that. You sent a pic. Judy, you need to do a tutorial. The last time you sent me a picture. I think we can figure it out. Yeah, if you send did you send a picture of the ghost? Now you guys don't have to do this. If you're visually you're fine. I just felt like it needed to be framed a little bit. Oh, Judy. Judy, you're feeling better though? Like, it's a little big. Oh boy. Okay. I have a feeling, see, the yellow is just that, and that's too small. Let me see if I can do it with the small end. Yeah, that I might have to do that. But yeah, if you feel like you're okay with all those dots down there, then you just leave it the way you want. I felt like I needed to frame it, whatever you want to call it. And I'm actually going over those, like, if the dots are in my way, I'm actually covering them. It's fine. Oh, that's great. That's good to hear. And you didn't change any of your meds or anything? Everything stayed the way with what you changed back with the doc? Or whoever you see? Because I know you said that was the first, I feel like it started with that. Then you were busy. And then it was hot. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. No, come on. One more. Oh. Oh, that one is super skinny. A little too skinny. There we go. All right, what did I miss? Now, you could do the same thing up here if you want. You know, add swooshes in between there. I actually like the bigger dots up there. I mean, you could do whatever you want, obviously. I mean, you could just record it and send me the recording. Oh. Jessica, I don't... Oh. Dip in another... Oh. Hi, Kara. How are you? Okay. I did miss all that. That's a... Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Tasha. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I never... Now, sometimes I'll touch... Ooh, not like that. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did and put your tool in wet paint. But that's a good... I'll have to try and remember that. Now, I feel like these look a little wonky because there's that white outline. So I'll erase that. I almost don't love the dots here. I almost feel like it needs a swoosh instead of... Y'all are going to kill me. Oh, that's... I forgot that's metallic. But I almost feel like it needs a... No, I don't really like that either. Don't really love that either. I don't know why I don't really love that, but it's fine. It's fine. What did I miss now? I don't know. I don't like the dots. There's too many dots. There's a lot of dots going on. Thank you, BT. It is pretty. I really do love it. What do I need to do? Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Right? We're done. Hi. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Stop touching it. Stop touching it. It's rich. It's rich. Flamboyant. Hi, Luna. How are you? Yeah. Just finished up. I mean, I'll erase the guide marks. And then Lisa and anybody. So we have our plan for Sunday. It's a little different than our normal. So you don't, I mean, if you're not going to paint, that's fine. But what we're going to do is we're going to, I don't know if you saw my, so I did like an outline of a bear on this 4-inch round. It's a kind of it was a practice idea. So I was like, would like to do another Halloween idea, but I didn't really want to, I don't really do Halloween like stuff. So we thought of doing, instead of the bear, like a pumpkin. So we're going to have a cutout of a pumpkin. This is a pumpkin. This is a pumpkin. And we'll paint it on here. It's hard to explain, isn't it? Just show up Sunday at 8 p.m. It'll all make sense then. But basically, we're going to do a larger version of this using a pumpkin as the centerpiece. So, yeah, so you're going to be seeing a lot of bears from me because I purchased some wooden 8-inch bears cutouts for the ladies at bear camp. So I'm going to, once I get those, I mean, I won't subject you to that every single time, but I will probably be doing that live at least once, maybe twice, 3 times a lady. Yeah. So 4, I would say 4. I think 4 is, I mean, if you want it to be, you know, a little more pumpkin shaped, it's probably not going to be exactly 4-inch, which is nice, right? Because then we're not, but we'll be able to do our guide marks on it. We can, yeah, we'll figure it out. Now, again, this is the very first time I've ever done this. Okay. So we're going to be winging it, and then we're going to be making ghosts that Judy sent me a picture of. And she says it's very easy. Yes. Yep. So we'll use a 6-inch round, which is going to be our base, and then we'll paint, or we'll trace the pumpkin out on it. And you've traced the pumpkin freehand if you want. You don't have to, if you can trace that good. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, you know, because this is the land of firsts. We do. It's just kind of become that. Yep. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up. And then, like I said, whatever color palette you want to use. I mean, obviously, I'd have white if you want to do ghosts. Wing It Daughters. That's it. That's exactly it. And then, yeah. Sunday, 8 p.m., if you followed me, you should get the notification. I will. Well, she'll be here. I mean, yeah, before I go live, yeah, she'll be here. But I will. Maybe we'll be able to tell you all about our candy bar. Yeah, I'm excited to see her. I haven't seen her since she graduated, so it's been a few weeks, and she doesn't live far, but between her work, my school, yeah, and she's just sitting at home now because she graduated, so she doesn't even have school, so it's not ideal to be just sitting around. Trust me. Oh, she's going to be dotting with us, I think. I feel like it. I feel like she's going to want to paint. Yeah, Sandra, right? I'm excited to erase the guide marks around the purple diamonds. You know what? Don't peacocks have something on their heads too? I don't know, like these weird looking things on their heads. Now that's what that reminds me of. Those 3 dots. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I think I'm losing my mind. Yeah, plume, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, fortunately we do really try, but even my daughter's schedule and her, like, everybody's schedule is like, because everybody works, you know, and it's hard. I think it's really hard to get together. Like, you have to, like, really make it a point of doing it, but so much gets Yeah, for her especially, because she actually works extra too. And then I'm like, why are you working extra? You don't need. But all right, guys. Well, it was fun as always. And then I'll see you all Sunday night. Again, if anybody has any questions, just message me. I am available. Well, except Saturday. There's no signal over there. So Saturday you will not hear from me until late if you message me. All right, guys. Well, you have a great couple of days, and I will see you Sunday. Have so much fun. Yes, thank you. I think it came out really nice, too. All right, guys. I will see you Sunday.